Hello, hello, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining me today. Let's see which zodiac sign. Actually, I'm going to do a reading for Sag. I'm sorry. When I don't have too much time, I tend to just do Sagittarius. So let's dive in to Sagittarius people and placements. Obstacles to overcome is where I split the deck. Sagittarius energies. We have a chain of events that'll affect your life. Interesting. Chains. Interesting. Chain energy. Okay. A journey in the reverse and indecisiveness in the reverse in the future position. So maybe there's something you're becoming more decisive about. There could have been like a journey you took in the past. Anything else for Sag? You will not be feeling tied down or frustrated. I feel like you're going to be breaking some chains, get back to basics. So focusing, journaling, prioritizing tasks, writing lists could be important. Increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals May. So this could be regarding money, Taurus endeavors, finances, self-esteem. Interesting. Could be dealing with a Taurus. There's something about tapping into your anger that could be helpful as well. Maybe regarding a journey, or let's see, persevere and you'll overcome problems. Good luck, great fortune. A distant friend is thinking of you. We have affairs with your family. We have someone who's extremely stubborn and unwilling to change, but it's coming out sideways. So maybe somebody's willing to work with you. This could be a distant friend. But yeah, let's get into some extra. Yeah, someone's behaving stupidly on the bottom. Weird. I wonder who this could be. This could be a friend or something, but let's see if we have a piece of advice from the animal oracles. Actually, I'm going to pull from the wisdom. I think that's going to be... I mean, I love the spirit animal deck, though, as well. So, sorry, just drop some cards. Okay. The only reason I say this is because I was talking with someone and they were making jokes about energy. So reword the word when you're upset. Anyways, Sagittarius messages, guidance, most important vital messages from God, guardian angels, Angel Michael for Sagittarius people and placements from their high benevolent ancestors and beings to help them find guidance. Serendipity, there's like a 4-leaf clover there. Interesting. Sagittarius messages of importance from their spirit team, guardian angels and guides. Blessed, okay. I mean, that makes sense. We have great good luck and fortune there. This could be regarding finances or to do with a Taurus. Something you're working on. Peace here. Interesting. So cultivating a sense of peace could be important. Sagittarius advice, messages for Sagittarius energies. Any messages in this deck from their spirit team, guardian angels, Jesus, God, Angel Michael. Sorry about that. Let's see. May the embrace of all that is nurturing you awaken in all that you are becoming. Interesting. Love spell on the bottom. Alrighty, let's see what your advice or actions. Actually, we're going to read this card just to get some context. Let's see what we've got. Once I find the book. There we go. Nurturing. Cows represent all things related to a happy home. Stability, nourishment, and the mother archetype. Cow's size might seem overwhelming, but you can't help but feel a sense of comfort when close by. Like a love of a mother, you should seek out cow spirit when you need a loving but tough push. Interesting. Cow encourages you to do all you can to build a strong foundation for your goals. So getting back to your basics here, we have coming out of that feeling tied down or frustrated, increase your efforts. We have maybe this is about career. We have hard work ahead, table, and we have quill. Get back to the basics. Interesting. Let's see. Cow encourages you to do all you can to build a strong foundation. Your situation requires you to return to the basics of nurturing and support. Before moving forward, do you have the basic requirements for what you're seeking? If you're starting a business or buying a home, do you know the paperwork that needs to be filled or what supplies you may need? So maybe there's something about taking those actions, those tangible actions, or looking at them at least. If you're starting a new job, do you have all the skills needed to be considered qualified? Cow doesn't invite criticism, and neither should you. You are simply being guided to examine whether or not you have all that you need to be comfortable and safe. So maybe there is something here about your basic needs and your basic safety. Sometimes you have to return to the beginning to understand where you're going. But be warned, if you continue to walk this path as you may be in danger of building on a cracked foundation. Interesting. Left unrepaired, you might find yourself in greater trouble down the road. This could be regarding shared finances, sex, intimacy, maybe something about dating, friends. Kind of called to read table here. Why that card is here. So maybe there's something about like illusions or something like impractical or something like that. All right, table. Let's see. Like someone could be throwing you off, or something's throwing you off. Um, Table. An ornately carved table stands in front of the curist. A great deal of time and hard work went into the making of that table. This card indicates that there is much hard work ahead of you for you of you in some aspect of your life. This is not a time for you to relax and take it easy. Interesting. All right. Well, we'll continue. I mean, it's just a random card in our spread. Let's get you a spirit animal advice, since we have the animals popping out already. Sagittarius advice, guidance from their spirit team, Angel Michael, the guardian angels, God, Jesus for their spirit team. Watch and wait. Yeah, I wasn't totally feeling that table energy there, but watch and wait is interesting. Seahorse, spirit animal could be relevant. Okay, let's see what we've got for these cards. I'm going to read Use Your Mind Wisely because it's in my most future right position with Clover, Good Luck, Fortune, Happiness. So I feel like that's tied to that. Let's see. Something could require a bit of adjustments. Are you ruminating, turning thoughts around in your head but not getting nearer to a decision or solution? Pig Spirit is here to protect you from analysis paralysis. Let your mind rest now. Allow intelligence to mingle with the mysteries of intuitive guidance, releasing your tight grip on facts or unsolved puzzles, whether it's a relationship or any other aspect of your life. In fact, now might be a good time to think about something else altogether and release the grip on needing to know when your thought processes are muddied by fear or anxiety. So maybe there's something like maybe there's something about seeing the foundation being broken because of this fear and anxiety, or this could be coming from somebody else. Allow Pig Spirit to lead you back to the right use of natural intelligence. Take a break, relax, and release the ball of worry. Soon the smart choice is clear to you. More facts might be needed, more digging for information, more questioning. So these could all be like ways that you can kind of like get grounded. I think there's something about like maybe going into your options more realistically, or understanding them, or analyzing them more realistically. More facts may be needed, more digging for information, more questioning. When seeking to learn more, enjoy the process of using your thinking prowess. All the elements of your intelligence are reliably guiding you now once you've given your mind a rest. So it's kind of that balance between logic and intuition. So this is page 144. So this could be regarding real estate, family, Sagittarius, Scorpio energy. But we also have Wasp in the reverse here, so I'm kind of curious if that has any extra messages. It says, I don't know if this applies to you or somebody else, but this is right on top of that stubborn person here. So it says, are you holding on to anger, jealousy, or resentment because you got stung? You could have just stung yourself by comparing yourself to others. There will always be someone else who's more successful, happier, thinner, richer. Jealousy is the false belief you can't have what you want. So maybe there's somebody around you that's jealous, or this could be part of this cracked foundation energy. Let it go and release all those feelings that are making this thing hurt long after this stinger's been removed. I think that people that love themselves see others as inspiration, and those that are really insecure see others as like competition. Because I mean, I can't personally relate to this energy really. But I don't know. Anyways, let's continue. Wasp Spirit has woken you up. So maybe there's something about becoming woke, or understanding something from a new perspective, or new understanding, a deeper, truer understanding. Maybe there was some kind of illusions or something like that. Let go and release all the feelings that are making this thing hurt, right? Okay, Wasp has woken you up, and now you are called to trust that disappointment leads you to a different and better path. That's interesting. So if you've encountered any kind of like shifts, which June was a huge pivotal month in the world, right? And in astrology, a lot of planets changed and shifted. We're touching the new era in June, and then we're going to go backwards, retrograde, and then it's going to go more forwards in February generally. So so like whatever we're touching on now, we will come back to. Align with spirit now and trust that this too shall pass, and is already doing so. For the pain subsides when you stop telling the story of how much it hurt. Beautiful. This could be regarding career. This could be regarding letting go of someone, or a new beginning, maybe travel, higher understanding, higher learning. Lay a solid foundation here is in the most future right position with Beaver Spirit. So that's interesting. You might not see that on camera. Very interesting. Alrighty. Alrighty, Sag. Your reading seems layered already. So we're going to get some tarot and dive on deeper. Please give us guidance from Sagittarius' spirit team, Jesus, God, angels, guardian angels, Angel Michael, and all the other guardians. Sagittarius messages. Can you tell us what Sagittarius most needs to understand or understand and know at this time? Okay, something in divine timing, maybe regarding an air sign or regarding some kind of communication. You could see a lot of crows. There could be some kind of transformation. You're coming out of a period of rest, it looks like, at some point. Um, you could have had burdens with your communications or issues with communicating with somebody or something. Sagittarius. Something about your personal happiness or advocating for that could have been something. Maybe this is what you're working on. Yeah, maybe you're just cultivating a sense of happiness at this time to lead you towards the golden path, so to speak, the golden trail. You could have been thinking about rejecting something, leaving something behind, maybe. Persevering and overcoming problems, a distant friend there. Maybe they're distant because you left them behind, right, Sagittarius? King of Wands. This could be a fire sign, masculine. Could be a Sag. Strength, Leo. You could have pulled away from working with this person. This person, there's something about a new beginning revolving this person, but I don't think there's something like not solid about it yet. Maybe it's like more of a dream. Sagittarius. Something about home or family matters. Someone could be more threatening than you think because we have the killer whale here, right? So this is like actually a predator in the seas. Killer whales. They kill dolphins, I think. Be careful. Be careful around you. I mean, this is why you pulled away from it. Chain. It could be involved with chain. This could have been what was holding you back, or this could have been like a cooperation or a friendship or a coworker that was somehow tying you up, or like they could have like demons, and these demons could be like projecting or trying to wrap you up into some kind of karmic cycle or something. I don't know. Sagittarius. We're gonna move on beyond the tarot and get some more deeper messages soon. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. You could have changed your job or left your job or stopped investing in something. Big focus on the home area. Wow. There's definitely somebody very, maybe an Aries or just somebody very, could be a Taurus, very stubborn. This could be somebody distant to you. This could be the distant friend. This could be a masculine, Sagittarius. They could have been through some fighting, or there could have been some kind of like verbal arguments or pettiness there. This person could be trying to verbally burden you, Sagittarius. Could be a Gemini. Sagittarius energy. High Priestess in the future position. So part of like this solid foundation will involve you maybe pulling into like a sense of privacy, pulling away and tap into your spirituality. This will help you persevere and find the blessings. Could help you get back to basics as well. There's something about angelic assistance, maybe calling in angels, guardian angels, like white magic energy. There could have been an ending here with the Three of Swords here, right, on top of the killer whale energy. We also have this Knight of Swords peeking through, so there could have been something about like discussing like an ending of some sort or pulling away from someone. Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Alrighty, let's get you a familiar, because why not? Any advice, most important advice from the guardian angels, spirit team, Jesus, God, and Angel Michael. Thank you. Blackbird omens. It's like you saw something. A lot of fighting, a lot of talking. Maybe too many chefs in the kitchen, so to speak. Malice on the bottom of the deck. Sagittarius, any other extra messages from your spirit team, Jesus, guardian angels, Angel Michael? Be in the community in the reverse, exactly. It's like pulling away from something or somebody or a community in general. That's interesting. If you had to like go it alone. Anything else for Sag? Owl, wisdom in the future position. Okay, I love that energy actually. I feel like they don't want me to focus on the past with you for some reason. It's like they're just like, move on. Just move on. That's the energy I'm getting. So I'm just gonna read Owl, I guess. I wanted to read, like logically I wanted to read Blackbird, but I was not getting accepted for that. Wisdom comes through the ages, to all who learn, revealing sages. Insight strong, gifts to receive. A wise one true in this belief. That makes sense that it's near the High Priestess, because there is this kind of like tapping into like knowledge or things beyond the veil. Beautiful card here. He's like in front of a book, and there's like a forest behind him with another owl flying towards them. And there's like a gateway or an open or clearing. So maybe there's something about being led to the light or to the right outcome. That's interesting. I like that. Okay. Yeah. There could be like an oasis. This could be regarding finances or a Taurus. Okay, it's time to pause for thought and catch your breath. From my vantage point high above the trees, I see you trying to be very hard to be all things to all people. Your efforts are commendable, but are they wise? Is all the running about and endless use of talk the best use of your talents, energy, and time? I think not. You're responsible for a great deal, and you need to be better informed about the matters that fall at your feet. Plan ahead and get yourself properly qualified, sufficiently rested, and in an altogether better position to be able to speak with greater authority and experience. Results in work, relationships, sports, and your field of interest improve once you can own up to what you don't know rather than trying to wing it. Yeah, there is something here about like diving into like actually what is required tangibly in the real world for something, like maybe looking up, researching, whatever your goal is. If it's a home, looking up home prices, looking up mortgages, looking up everything that it would take, right? Or if you're looking to move, like not just talking about it, right? Maybe there's something about that here, that there's some kind of illusion. That's interesting. You can never know everything, but you can employ wisdom at this time to put yourself in the best position to help others and understand what is needed to get the job done well, or help yourself. You are included in the help others. Read more, listen to both sides of an argument. Don't be afraid to say no or that you don't know. Help is at hand if you want it. Update your qualifications. So don't be afraid to say no, definitely. Update your qualifications, ensure all paperwork is in order, taxes, accounts, licenses, so on. Listen to your elders. Sacred Goddess Athena, so maybe your ancestors are working with you, or you need to talk to somebody older. Owls alert witches when danger is approaching and offer protection against malicious energies. We had malicious energies on the bottom of the deck. Provide suitable shelter for an owl in your garden to keep the rodent population at bay. And rodents, my other deck in the Normand, are kind of associated with robbers or thieves. So there could be somebody who's looking to steal your stability or steal something. So there's something about definitely focusing on your stability here. Maybe that's what all these things and people were, right? Like you have a lot of mice in the garden, you have a lot of blackbirds trying to eat the mice. There's some kind of like, I don't know if blackbirds eat mice, but you know what I mean? Like there's something about that here. Collect fallen feathers for your altar. There's a deep transformation work. There might be something about coming into your power regarding your communication or words or your mindset. Let's get your juicy messages before we close it out. Yeah, there's something about your stability, like really being focused on like 10 of Pentacles energy. Like what does that mean for you? What is stability for you? And your finances are a big part of that and an important part of that. Sagittarius, like what? Yeah. This could be somebody who's purposefully causing drama around you or something like that. I was seeing that in there as well. Sagittarius messages, guidance for beautiful, gorgeous Sagittarius from their spirit team, guardian angels, Angel Michael, God, Jesus. Most important, vital messages to protect our Sagittariuses at this time. They were consciously trying to manipulate you. It was kind of in the reverse, but take it as you will. It's right on top of this. It's near this Emperor energy, that near the Four of Cups. So there could have been a rejection or something because of this, or pulling away from a work situation. Something about home. But what do we have here? They block the sun out of their own life. Yikes! This could be a King of Wands energy, Knight of Swords energy. We have Return to Sender. Wow. So you might have been doing that, like, especially when you remove your energy from somebody and your energy was protecting them because you have good karma or something like that, they get their own karma back, right? So adopt a healthy state of mind. Beautiful. So that's what you need to be focusing on. Watch their actions only. Yeah, somebody could really talk a lot of game. They could be a liar, right? This could be somebody who has placements in their chart that they enjoy lying. They can't help it. It's just part of the personality. I know Aquarius is one of those. Maybe Leo sometimes, just out of pride, like on the lower end of Leo. And Leos are actors. A lot of Leos become actors, right? And it's not a bad thing. I have a sister that's a Leo, and she was very good at adopting different personalities, but she wasn't the most honest. No offense to Leos, bless. I still love them. They definitely have qualities that many of us don't. In some ways, definitely like being able to go for they like attention. You know what I mean? Like some people would not thrive in, like, I guess Hollywood or something, but some people do. Make protein bowls, peanut butter, nuts, flax, etc. So it's important that you're eating more protein. Make sure you're getting your protein. Maybe your body's asking you for more protein, peanut butter, nuts, flax, or if you're vegan or if you eat a steak or something, right? If you can, constant positive affirmations. So you're needing to strengthen yourself, especially if you've gone through an ending or something, like a Three of Swords situation. There's something about coming into your power more, and those positive affirmations, and maybe like confident songs or listening to that stuff. Didn't want you to progress. Ooh, this could be like a hater. You know what? I saw this reel that said like a man, when he sees like a woman in peace, he needs to come over there and like. It's like, why? Like, I'm at peace. Go bug somebody else. Like, I don't know. But I guess it's part of when you're at peace, you look like a light, and the moths are like, oh, yummy. Take a step forward. Move out of procrastination. Somebody could be trying to procrastinate you, overburden you, or something like that. Don't help them. Tries to make fun of you. Wow. and tact and diplomacy. So it's important that you're maintaining that kind of detached, graceful kind of way of dealing with this, maybe. Or on the other end, maybe you do need to get angry, but I think that you're not going to win that way. I think there's something about this is like chess. There's something about outmaneuvering someone or something. We have sexual harassment is all about power. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Maybe this person like wanted power over you, or for some reason, learn something new is here. We have Mahes. We have, so demon spirit Mahes could be relevant, Maahes. We have love yourself, you were learning. So continue to love yourself, pour into yourself, be compassionate. Don't beat yourself up for not understanding or knowing things. We didn't come in this world with knowledge, actually. We usually don't know something until we go through something, right? They wanted to use you for their own usage. So yeah, you could have like a bit of like a something like that. Nerd here, you could be very smart. Focus on your spiritual growth. So they want you to study that. Asmodai in the reverse. So curse trauma bond, interesting. So this could be like a curse or a trauma bond. Um, it says family lineage of disempowerment. Okay. So maybe this is like a dynamic that you've seen repeated where it's like good people get in relationships with bad people in your family or something. Take ownership in the opportunity. Interesting. Smart. Okay. You're very smart, definitely for nerd and smart to come out. And that makes sense. Sagittarius rules education and expansion of knowledge and abundance and wisdom, right? That's beautiful. It was never meant to be permanent. So this could be something that was destined on your destiny path to help you learn something. Let go of what doesn't serve a purpose. So really decide in a tangible way if this is going to serve a purpose. Faking someone out. Yeah, you might need to like fake someone out or really be like, okay, if you want to do this, this is what is required. So you want to do it. And then if they don't do anything, then you can just pull back kind of energy. Family wanted to drain you / control you. So maybe just stay away from like your family or having a family. I did see family affairs in the reverse here, affairs with your family in the reverse with happiness on top. So maybe you're moving away from some kind of family. Keep taking actions. Yeah, they need you to keep putting one foot in front of the other, even just mentally, like learning something, building affirmations, things like that. Continue to work with your spirit team, your guardian angels, your angelic light beings all around you. Call in that white light energy, right? White magic. They were consciously trying to manipulate you, right? We already read that. And we have put more effort in future position. That's interesting. I don't know if this is upright or reverse, but I'm going to end it here. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope this helped. Please hit like, subscribe. You can get a personal using the Buy Me a Coffee link or leave a tip. Also, something else I'm getting from the owl card here is you know how owls have that shape in their face that like allows them to pick up on signals or like sounds. So there could be something about being like open or receptive to like getting the information that you need, the light, the clarity, right? So, and there's books here, right? So there's something maybe about like being led to the right resources, articles, people, communications, whatever, knowledge, information. All right, take care.